So instead of pausing the video, I accidentally stopped the video. So welcome to part 2 by accident of my guide playthrough whatever to Amnesia. So yes, door. Oh, hello. It's just the door lies and it says it can't budge. It's clearly the wood in the way, which I may not be able to pull open, but you know. So I said archives, I had the wine cellar and the laboratory. I need acid, but wine just sounds like fun. But I think I'll go with the laboratory to begin with. So this way? It was this way. Yeah, Windows isn't liking that. Okay, I'm in darkness, I guess, am I? Ah, stabilized, isn't it? Dusty dust is scary. Hey, what's that? More dusty dust. Right, I guess I should probably light a torch in this area somewhere. Ooh. Oh.
That fragrance. Damascus rose.
I didn't quite get that. Was it the taste and fragrance something to do with roses, was it? And was that my voice? I don't know. Right, so got some light. There's only one way out of here, isn't there? Oh god, I'm being so forgetful. Sod it. Who cares? Into the darkness. Okay. Oil. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I've got a... Oh. Okay, so somebody has damaged equipment in here.
There should be more cuprite. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Right. Cuprite, or more cuprite, and aquafortis. And these are all just little doodads, which I can't really do much with, I guess. Oh, this insanity is a bit of a ball ache, isn't it? What do we have here? Right. I need, let's see, calamite, orpiment, cuprite, aquaregia. The solution is highly acidic. So I now have my recipe. Ooh, a chemistry pot. Oh, what's in here? There's a tinderbox. Is there a light next to it? How convenient. So I don't have to dash in and out of the darkness. Note in there, by my chair. I'm not going to read them all out. I assume. Oh, right. Do I just get the? Oh, is that like meant to be an urn with ashes in it or something? No. Handy hand. There we go. Tinderbox. Right. Am I still a bit cuckoo? Slight headache, but I'm healthy. I have a chemistry pot to mix things together. I guess I've exhausted the usefulness of this place. Oh, unless there's anything in... Oh, is that not? Oh, I can't open it. Tinderbox. Oh, chest. Oh, there we go. Another tinderbox. Tinderboxes seem to be the thing which drops everywhere. Right, yo. Done that. Is there anywhere else to go? Nope. I have exhausted the laboratory. Laboratory done. Awesome. So, I need more I need all my chemicals. Got the wine cellar and was it the archives? I guess wine cellar being nearby and containing liquids is more likely to have chemicals in it than it's locked and won't hold a key. Right, archives then. That narrowed down my decision making process. Which way was it? Ah, yeah, this way. Through the nice red, pretty door. Constantinople. Aye, this is old-fashioned. It's called Istanbul now, except for it's not Istanbul, because Constantinople isn't Istanbul or something. I seem to remember there's not a meme, but some sort of saying went around about that. Istanbul is not Constantinople, Constantinople is not Istanbul. Whatever. Oh, this is a bit more delightful, and still in Latin. Rare books, catalogues, even I could probably have worked out that one. Rare books, why not? Either this place does have infestation, or I'm really
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, vague Cthulhu vibes now. Mother of us all, sort of like some sort of progenitor god, and shooting cockroaches. And tombs underneath cities, and are these paintings of any relevance? I don't know. Probably not. Well, that's just wrong. There should be a cobweb in the fireplace. There should be air coming through the fireplace and stuff. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay. And what is that? What is even going on there? Is that meant to be the sky above me? Because there is no depth to the hole. And if it's just meant to be some sort of weird, random, glowy thing, then that makes no sense. Yes, no sense in a building which also has sinew going across it. But you know, whatever. Right, room, dark room, light up room. What do we have here? Right. So, Alexander has a manservant for 3 years. Check. Nothing on the bookshelves. By the chair. Oops. Another sodding tinderbox. I got the feeling that you need tinderboxes. Nothing. Thoroughly boring room. Okay. Painting again. I'm not going to complain about the use of art assets in this game, but study. Ooh, what was that noise? Meh. Actually, I'll be honest for people who may actually be getting worried at this. I think I see the monster soon. There's a monster, and I did see it around this area. So
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I
very
linger.
Cthulhu.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me.
It's called Arabic.
I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected.
Warning bells.
The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Heavy stone didn't suddenly
I
drop.
was trapped.
Oh my goodness, really? A second phone call? Right, pause. Yeah, paused it successfully. Okay, anyways. I've already forgot what I was saying, and I was literally 30 seconds away. Yeah, it didn't suddenly drop, it's called gravity. Heavy things drop. Light things drop, anything drops. So yeah, there's a monster somewhere around here. Well, I say that. I think it spawns or appears later. I think that sound was merely meant to be foreshadowing. Right, if I go this way? Yeah, why not? Dust coming from nowhere. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, the outside, finally! Fog and trees. How stereotypical of this genre. Not like I got an issue with it, just, yeah. What is that sound supposed to be? It's like birds flapping or something. Chewy! Chewy! Oh, blood. Or wine. That was a wine cellar. Hey, Chewbacca though. Chewy? Okay, I'll be honest, that made me jump. What happened? So, what did happen? Was it just noise and shaking and... Right, light again, I guess. Oh. That's not good. Why do I go so low in such a weird angle?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, right. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Because bunny hopping makes everything better. Actually, how far off the path can I go?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
That's not closed in dark nothingness. There's clearly a floor. That is a somethingness. And it's on a pedestal. Crystal ball.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
Why?
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Music box, that plays piano. Did I open all? No, I didn't open all these. Didn't open any of these. Yep, so Cthulhu vibes, which is fine. I like Cthulhu if I have a choice of particular types of horror genre, I suppose. What do we have here? Kingdom of Prussia, and I'm crap at my history. Central Prussia. Okay. Fragile but unbreakable by hand. Yeah, probably can't pick that up. Right, let's go start to pick up. Book. Yeah, I don't think it was heavy enough. Oh, do I look in here? Nah. Where Chewbacca is. Ooh, piano. Why am I... What are these... No. Right. Must find a new way out the area. When did I get that? Find a key for the wine cellar. Yep. Get the acid. Oh, when did the chemical ingredients get moved to the library to the wine cellar? I must have missed that part. Okay, whatever. Right. Yeah, I clearly missed the part where I knew it was in the wine cellar. Beyond the fact it was the only place I could go. Oh, the cave-in. There was a cave-in. Well, that kind of sucks. I didn't explore the rooms back there. I guess I'm going into... That's a lot of letters for floor plans. Oh, chest. Another tinderbox. Oh, tinderbox and oil. 2 tinderboxes and oil. Mighty me! Must need a lot of lights. Oh, the piano's begun playing.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
Ooh, shadow,
We're
capital
just
S.
buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So much senior voice as Alexander, and we're clearly working together, though I clearly sound almost as flippant as I do at present. And now I want to kill him. Whatever. Right. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at, actually. I worked it out last time. I just, my brain's not in it. Right. There's a hole in the wall. There. I need to break it somehow. Book's not gonna do. Crate. Get stuck. Or bust. Yeah. Okay, that was a bit over the top. Whatever.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Also something to do with secret books. And I think it's after this point, the monster is the issue. Okay, it won't admit it's locked is a bit more accurate than it will budge, so I will accept that. Oh. Ooh. Wow, that actually worked. Dramatic music! Do I care? I'm not sure. Dead people potentially rising. Zombies? Oh. Oh, well. Okay, that kind of worked. Yeah, I'm standing in darkness. I guess that's not too smart. Yeah, it's after this shadow appears, and I guess I'm going to start getting a bit jumpy. Oh! Oh! Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, maybe the bookcases. I'll wait for it to stop. Intentionally. Or not. Oh, I was going to wait for it to stop and then try to work out what the things I needed to pull are, but evidently I didn't need to. Right. Oh, is this a key to the... What? Monster. I did say, didn't I? Right. Okay. So is this Alexander writing? Maybe he's the bad guy. Maybe I'm also the bad guy. Maybe this is my attempt to redeem myself. Right, so... See, I'm wondering about this. It's just that the yellow is so much more yellow. Oh. Right, I may be quiet whilst I try to concentrate. Because it really sucked to get killed so quickly. I'm trying to remember where... That's a study. I've been here before. In fact, is this not the big room? Yep, that's where I saw the guy before! It's the thing! It's the... Yeah, that's why I wasn't scared last time. It was like, oh no, it's the big guy. If I follow him or poke him in the back or whatever, I'm dead. But instead he just vanishes. Which feels a bit contrived. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. I never went this way last time, and I never did that last time. So he's... He looks like he's sort of in like a chemical suit from World War I, and he disappears in dust when I look at him? He's a dust man? He doesn't look like a shadow. He's far too... He's grey. Even when my darkness turned up, he's a grey man. Chewie! I suppose I should be running to the wine cellar, shouldn't I? Well, I might as well go to the wine cellar. I think I'm exhausted here. Ooh, what's this? Is that meant to be like a picture of the tunnel in Egypt? I assume it's Egypt. Whoa! What? What? Oh, because the door wasn't barricaded enough, we gotta put all this... Or is this meant to be inferring that I'm, you know, running out of time and the castle's being infected? This is, like... it doesn't remind me of System Shock, actually. System Shock 2. Right, I guess I'll stop here for the second bit, and the third bit I will go to the wine cellar and see if I can get myself my acid to burn all this sinew away.